We'll get this one first. Final words, final thoughts. I have a question, one that can only be answered by a being of flesh and bone. Will you hear it? Thank you. Before I ask, however, I require that you learn more of my kind. Refuse to enter, be senseless and depraved, vapid. You can come to know us through our final words, though, alas, you cannot comprehend them in your corporeal form. Thus I shall temporarily free you from your body, allowing you to perceive as we do. Please indicate when you are ready to shuffle off more coral. You have prepared, yes? Very well, you have been liberated. I ask that you read 3 epitaphs ere returning to me. Please brief yourself, as these are the recorded evidence that this may feel weird. Further progression must complete. Transfigure. Good. Okay. I'm a ghost. I grasp eternity, yet I hold only lost. If forever has an end, why has it not come? Forever doesn't have an end. It's forever. With no future, we turn to the past, knowing none have turned to our present. We are the dead end. We fought to go beyond our star. We fought to go beyond our dimension. We fought for nothing. You have read them? This as well. However, you have not yet looked upon our most important text. Please seek it out in the charming wooded area outside our home. Oh, you want me to go all... Oh, God, you want me to go all the way out there. Where the evil is. The evil. I know I've seen them before, but where? Hey, did I just watch someone fly by? What, flying here? Ooh, epitaph. The epitaph. Get it. Yay. The price of eternity is joy. Its gift, unending sorrow. Uh-oh. Oh no. Can't execute this command at this state. So you have read all that was left behind. Those inscriptions were written by the first of our kind, the first to know the pinnacle of enlightenment, the first to know the depths of despair. They have prepared you to answer my question. As someone bound to a corporeal form, what do you think there is? Do you think there is hope to be found in life? The only way to know is keep living. Of course there's hope. Strange, but perhaps it is precisely that spongy form which allows you to cling to the intangible upon death. How fortunate for you. That was most edifying. Creatures of flesh enjoy shiny tokens, do they not? Please have some as thanks. Yes, I shall return you to your body, as it seems you are fond of it. Thank you! We have to go down there now. Ending as one. How fortunate that you are here, corporeal being, for we are in need of your assistance. I am sure you saw some of my kind drifting about the untamed walls just over there. As I understand, they are binding their spirits together as one in hopes of diluting consciousnesses and thereby erasing their sorrows. Unfortunately, the resulting amalgam doubtless longs for more minds to incorporate, and if others approach it, we may be drawn into the growing mass against our will. Your corporeal form seems to outweigh your mental capacity, so you should be safe. However, please destroy the collective consciousness before it kills us all. Your ready acceptance gladdens me. I believe if you lay waste to two wandering souls, the algorithm will appear. Do be aware that while your mind is safe, it may present other dangers, so that realize what you are attempting. Why is the music so good here? A most stimulating discussion. Pardon me, traveler. I like the sense of time as perceived by those of finite lifespans. But might you be able to spare a moment to speak with some of my fellow? It is rare to find one so unmarred by the stars of deepest wisdom. Your appearance and perceptions as an outsider differ so much from our own that I wonder if a degree of interaction might prove stimulating for both parties. Much obliged. I shall mark their location on your map. They tend to spend considerable time frequenting their usual haunts. Oh, you must be that traveler from beyond who has been causing quite a stir around this about our abode. What a stroke of luck! In fact, I have been hoping I might have the opportunity to exchange thoughts with you and your companions. For you see, I have for too long wailed away my days and listless vanity, drifting waywardly as my mental facilities dulled and slowed. I so longed to strike up a stimulating conversation with a traveler, and yet for so long, none would pay me a visit. That said, I never imagined you would have such a strange physical form. Pray tell, how do you keep yourself balanced? What keeps your innards from spilling out through one of the multiple orifices in your body? Oh, but pardon me. Truly, I meant no offense. Clearly, life in your world found this shape to be suitable, perhaps even necessary for your survival. Perhaps our own original form was equally horrifying. You know what I just realized? Every RPG MMO game has always used like the humanoid form for their characters, like that you could play. I wonder if we'll ever have a game, an MMO, or any game for that matter, where, like any real RPG game or anything, where we don't have like a normal humanoid form. We're just this weird creature creation that exists, and it's like that's our story. Like, imagine an MMO game where your character looks like one of these, or at least like something weird and abstract. Or maybe I have played something like that and I just forgotten because it's been a very long time. I gotta destroy this thing. I have to destroy this thing. I have to know. Never mind. Oh, never mind. I was gonna destroy it, and then twice. Is he? Yes. Minor. But 80 gear? What? How would you get 90 and still have... There we go. Can't wait. Huh? Yeah, Celestial Revelation is not the one you want to go after in the end. Sure you. How curious, an unfamiliar corporeal life form calls out to me as I wait in vain for the inevitable coming of the end. This is indeed the chance of a lifetime, mayhap of many lifetimes. So I pose to you this question. Tell me, traveler, what is the true nature of life in the universe? Ah! I'm surprised we know that joke. We always think that the meaning of life and everything is 40. Somehow 42 is connected to it. I'm interested to wonder what he would say if I said that. But I want to say this, because it is an eternal adventure. An eternal adventure that never ends. It would seem you're still much to learn, and yet I almost envy your bliss. Just for ignorance. It reminds me of feelings that I and my kind have long since forgotten. Look, the only way you can live truly from my point of view is you gotta go out there and do it. And yet you have to live. You have to go out and live. Which I think I failed to do because of my situation and stuff with life. I was not unable to go out and live. I feel like a prisoner in my life. It's pretty bad when your life is a prison in itself. What a curious being you are. Have my peers discovered how to regain their corporeal forms while I remain lost in thought? No, of course not. Come to think of it, I wonder if we ever possessed a peculiar form that we do now. Oh dear, I fear this always happens when I delve too deep into such ruminations. The very moment I attempt to regain clarity, it triggers this most unpleasant reaction. If my fellow have not found a way for us to reacquire or corporeally, perhaps it on me to meditate further upon the matter. Anyway, pray leave me to like things. I see you made quick work of the algorithm. Of course, it is well within each other's right to choose when they wish to end their own existence. But to force others to join them, however accidentally, is another matter. This whole ordeal has led me to contemplate how I should meet my own demise. But forgive me, I forget such matters are not left to choice for your kind. Truthfully, I envy you to go forth each day full of vigor, not knowing when your lives will be unexpectedly snuffed out. It must feel incredible. My apologies if I have made you uncomfortable. I am unused to speaking with mortals. Be assured that I appreciate your help, and you have given me much to think about regarding death or perhaps life. Did you encounter my acquaintances? I can only hope that they derive the same sense of stimulation from conversing with you as I myself did. Or if so, we may yet discover a means to attain the momentum known as death. Until that time, should you ever be in the mood for a discussion on the profound and inevitable meaningless of the universe, who will be here waiting? Yes, always waiting. You ever? You did? Someone's fighting alone, it looks like. Or? Huh? Yeah, I help. It still counts. Still counts. Doesn't matter. Still count. Oh wow, I didn't do anything in... I didn't do anything over here in that one. Okay, that one didn't count. I guess because I didn't get a good enough score in it, I guess. I don't know. Victory. Or even that madness. Are you alright? Are you all ready to continue on? Then let us make for where that light shone. Oriander and your stolen orange has opened the way for us. Yes, let us go. There's 6 left. Yeah, we're moving along through this a lot faster than I anticipated. Still going slow because I'm distracted by role-playing with someone right now, but I'm honestly trying to end it I'm trying to get out of it as quickly as possible so I can focus on this, but it's just like, I'm gonna be honest, I keep getting drowned more and more into the roleplay, and it's like, stop! M-Walker first! They're not connected to anything. Is it supposed to be like that? I guess so. Oh, for that. I guess I could feel it. Yes, I could feel it. The ether emanating from the arcane pattern. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let us see where it leads. Portal of Wisdom. That's what we're calling it. Going south. Whoa. What? We went. Whoa, we went real. Wait a second. Looks like Allegan. The level tricker. This looks like Omega's world. It is! Overflow level tricker. Level trigger. Yeah, this is all Omega. What the? Now I see why they tell you to do this stuff. To do the dragon song and such. Why Omega is important. Because you come to his... because of all this. If you don't do Omega's side quest, this is not going to make sense to you. You'll just... oh... it's all connected and I love it. I love it. Love it. It makes everything I did worthwhile in the end. It's not just isolated stories. It's just stories that come back to you later on. Remind you. Got another sibling. Attacked as soon as you arrive. Not the most welcome of places, is it? We must try to find citizens who are amenable to conversation. We should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Alpha know with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Apart from hostile beings, take care with your footing. I I mislike the looks of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we're finished exploring. Yeah, this is Omega. This all has to do with Omega's world. He said it himself. He wanted to get back home and during that. And it's like, I don't think he has a home to... I'm afraid he doesn't have a home to go back to. So it's a good thing we finally... I expect the 10 twins will seek the outermost bounds of the Owl. So I propose we search the central area. There are machines patrolling here and there. Sentinels, in all likelihood. Like those you encounter, they will most certainly attack any who venture too close. So let us avoid them, and look for others that appear more approachable. Oh. Southeast. You see not but patrolling machines in the area. They do not seem inclined to non-violent intercourse. Where? Yeah, this whole... Yeah, I know how this is gonna... Yeah. You guys, well, we were wondering how Omega is implemented in all this. It's right here. Overflow Omicron. I do not want to fight these those things like that. I don't. There it is. Oh! It's like... I'm trying to complicate it, and it's like, oh! It's like just sitting right there. I'm like trying to figure out, do you go down, up, where? Uh-oh. Yeah, I really think I'll try to kill us. Hey, the gemstone trader. An error has occurred in the training protocol. Debugging is part. Please stand by. You must progress further through the walkers. Sorry. It is a shame that this unit currently detects no hostility from you. Combat with a flesh full too many here. I don't even wanna. Welcome to Omega! Could these all be beings that are meant to... Is this what Omega was meant to actually look like? They took a lot of time to think of all this. Keep that in mind, they took a lot of time to think about all this. Like how... Look, Ronald, the machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, but we are searching for the denizens of this star. Unknown life forms detected, assigning genetic label, interplanetary travels. Greetings and welcome to the planet. The planet, what? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is it's unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated into yours, Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called Omnicrons, and you stand within one of our outposts. Omnicrons, you say? And what is it that you do here? We are preparing for war. What did you... Oh, okay. Figure that. As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. A little frightening. These Omnicron, but at least they seem to be forthright. I will see what else I can learn from this fellow. If you could try speaking with the others. I did not like the way he said that. Like, greetings, traveler. When venturing outside the outpost, beware of malfunctioning units. They do not heed Sir's command and indiscriminately attack all non-Omnicrons. For the avoidance of confusion, be advised that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions to our forces as the foremost of the six strategic matrix that bear the designation Stigma. What? What is that? That looks like cannon. Measuring combat capability. What? Negligible. Subject fails outside targeting parameters. Greeting travelers, we are Omnicrons, and our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the home world of the beings whose strength was said to be without parallel, the dragons. Yet, though the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. A subsequent costing determined that the losses incurred exceeded the gains. Yep. This is Omega. If there isn't any proof, if you don't believe so far, that should say it all. These are the beings that fought against the dragons on our home world. Anonymous weapon deployment complete. Vanguard armament upgrade complete. Level satisfactory. Combat readiness assessment. Nominal. Awaiting instructions from sir. Maintaining state of combat readiness. Yeah, if you haven't, you don't believe, then it just means one thing: you really haven't done the Omega quest line if you don't think this is what this is. You've learned a few things, so did I. Ere we share our findings, however, I believe it's best to step outside the post. Ah, there you are. We finished surveying the area. This will come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. There were portals like the ones we used to get there, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. Then as before, we must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? So the Omnicron seek to advance himself through conflict. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. Such a place, who could it be that fits Uyanger's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Uyanger said this? During our investigation before we joined you in Illyria. Well, that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say to all of us? Given what we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in the air long for death, the Omnicrons long for conflict. As much as that may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of the dome emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, this Sir. According to MO32, the first Omnicron with whom we spoke, there is a console by which we might communicate with it. MO32 also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe it's worth investigating. What say you? I mean, if this is all shades, then how? Hey, look at that. Request. Wait, what? How do I? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Learn to love. Assistance requested. This unit has observed a curious phenomenon in which certain members of enemy factions have exhibited a marked increase in our combat capabilities. Analysis suggests that said number members share unique introspective bonds with others in the faction. These individuals are conferred titles such as consort, family. This unit detected no difference in physiologically that would provide notable advantages in combat, yet the presence of intersubsidiary bonds alone led to an increase in performance. Records indicate that one member of a bond group exhibits this exponential improvement when others are eliminated. Potential benefits of such augmentations are projected to be immense. Thus, this unit's query: are you familiar with the afforded phenomenon? This is fortunate, as this unit has constructed a consort for research purposes. You are asked to dissecate the method by which this unit might form an internal bond with said consort, requesting standby at present coordinates. What? No, no. Alright. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Waiting. Uh-oh. Activating introduction. This unit presents the former consort. At present, its capabilities are comparable to subordinate patrol units. How should we proceed? We need to grow closer. Or closer. Just attaining a nearer physical proximity. Concept and develop the desired. That's not. Frame. Estimated impact of consequential. This unit requires confirmation that such discoveries performance. Blur's referencing gesture database identified as doubtful. Issuing new proposal to refer to the autocards as my beloved. Similarly, the way in which a member of an enemy faction referred to its bondmate. Reconfiguring emoji status to grateful. This unit appreciates your assistance in facilitating the creation of a special bond with my beloved. Issue phase 2 of the experiment. This is getting weird. This is like. This is kind of like the machine life forms in whatchamacallit. It's like the machine's life forms trying to figure out how humans work. This is what this mode is. This unit will elevate whether the destruction of my beloved bears a positive impact on this unit's capabilities. Transmitting self-destruct command to my output. What the frick is what? No changes in functionality detected. Possibility of transmission failure, 78%. This unit asks that you confirm that my beloved has successfully executed this. Retrieval of remains also requested. This is wrong. All of this is wrong. Why'd you send him so far out? Well, I might as well grab the other quest while I'm here too. Got so good. Oh. That's all that was. Oh, so it's just 2? Combat evolved. Initiating communications. This unit requests your participation in an Omnicron battle simulation. 98.8% of the past sessions have produced the exact same result. Thus, an unknown quantity such as yourself is required. An Omnicron's aggressor is positioned outside the base. This unit has instructed said opponent to record all combat session data. You may initiate your assault when your preparations are complete. Wouldn't its records be destroyed if I smash it? Uncertainty detected. Reviewing previous transmission. Verbal analysis suggests this unit has omitted crucial information regarding the current mission. This unit begs your pardon. Once you have nearly destroyed the aggressor, you are requested to activate this device, which will automatically transfer combat data to a convenient portable format. Initiating handover protocol. Sending coordinates. Per the transmission you have just received, the opponent is located on the planet inner frame extending from the base. Reconfiguring emotional state. Grateful. This unit thanks you for your cooperation. I am weirded out by all this. I just want everybody to know. Alright, let's just go do this. Do these. And then I'm gonna take a break. What are that? Oh, there it is. That's how you want to do it, yeah. Oh, have to do this. Double checker mini. Please not double checker mini. I want a little mini level checker. Probably can get it if you do Reviewing received transmission. Analysis suggests the aggressor is no longer operation. Requesting return of previous provided recording device. Extraction of combat data complete. Analyzing. Quality of data greatly exceeds expected values in all previous records. Reconfiguring emotional state to impress. The data suggests you engaged the aggressor at close quarters and gave it little time to respond. This unit will submit a request to the logistics matrix for the augmentation of emerging escape apparatus. Searching database for situary approximation. Only through combat can we improve ourselves. The absence of new challenge results in stagnation. Records indicate this base has not encountered new threats in a considerable amount of time. This unit sees potential value in enduring attacks more frequently, though its Discord prevention model is buzzing in a most irritating fashion. Reconfiguring emotional state to grateful. This unit appreciates your cooperation with the collection of combat data. Analysis suggests it will prove invaluable to the further development of base Omnicron. I think I know how this place is. I think I know how this place works now. From that, their problem is the fact that there's no one to fight. Imagine for a moment, what if, like, their situation is they're always going to war. They want to fight to become stronger and, like, become augmented and, like, surpass their limits beyond anything. But what if there was no one to fight in the end? What if at the end of the road, everything is dead around you and it's like, how are you gonna perform your purpose if there's no one around to help you with it by killing them? And it's like, requesting retrieval of my beloved. Potential for reconstruction and further exploitation remains high. No, you ain't gonna fix anything with this. Self-destruct confirmed successful. Sadly, experiment confirmed unsuccessful. Analysis of this unit's parameters show no change in functionality. This unit will consider executing a family simulation after reconsulting enemy faction data. But based on the results of the consort simulation, termination of research may be advisable. Reconfiguring social state to disappointed the grateful. This unit thanks you once more for your cooperation. Your proposed methodology may be implemented in future experiments. Really? God, this place is weird and crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. Try to finish some things. Get food. I'm gonna get some food and more drinks, and then come back and we'll finish this. We're gonna finish this. What is the? I have no idea what that even says at this point. What in the world? Is that what's happening in my journal though? I wonder. Yeah, it's putting stuff like that. We're at level 90. We're at level 90 quests. I'll have to change that too when I return. But I'll be back.